What's going on, guys? Welcome to Cam's Collection for my very first episode of the new. I like how that sounds, right? It sounds pretty good, I think. I don't know. So I want to talk about a couple things that just released this week. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, as a lot of you guys know already at home, but these releases have really had me on the fence more than the Death Trooper, as well as the shiny Chrome clone trooper. So let's check it out. Let's see. Oh, caught me dancing in the background, guys. Thank you for tuning in to Cam's Collection once again. And as everybody knows, I'm not a huge Star Wars collector. I am a fan of the show, the series, and the movies and the content that they drop, which I think is amazing. But let's jump right into it and check out some of these figures that were actually released. But we're also going to dabble into a couple Marvel third-party figures that we actually didn't see on the horizon or even think that they were going to be coming out at all, even from a third-party version. Oh boy. So I know a lot of y'all were super hype about this, honestly. Cad Bane is a lot of people's favorite figure or a favorite character in the Clone Wars as well as the Boba Fett series on Disney Plus. So I know a lot of people are really hyped to check this thing out and to actually get it in hand. I think the time slot that we're looking at to get this is what, July to December. That's a pretty wide window. It's like a 6-month window. 2023. But the features on this thing honestly have me kind of on the fence and kind of pondering, like, man, this gives me that crazy Clint Eastwood gunslinger type vibe, and I don't know if it's something I can actually pass up on. You guys let me know. Tell me what you think. I think the one thing that I'm really really jumps out at me is these interchangeable faces, man. It just gives the figure so much more depth and so much more characteristics as far as what you can do with them, you know? I honestly thought even his hat wasn't going to be removable. Because I think I talked about this in Lael's channel the other day when he was posing as a clone trooper when his head was gigantic in that damn helmet. And now I'm like, oh, maybe his head is a medium size, like not as, crazy as they made it out to seem on here. We got some comments in here. Let's go ahead and check it out. Freezy Figures, man. What's up, brother? Appreciate you coming through, man. Whispers, do it, Cam, do it. Yeah, man, this is it, man. This is what everybody does. The enabling is real in this community. I love it. I love you guys. You guys are amazing, but it's dangerous, okay? I'm struggling to keep up with this Marvel drops, Oh, of course. He's no longer Benny Butt Cheeks. My man, 1/6 scale man. Lael is in the house. He thinks I should get it. I think you are correct. I think this is a good idea, honestly. It seems like a once in a lifetime type drop in figure, and I feel like I'm not sure if we're going to see him again, maybe in a different version of him. Maybe we'll see, but I'm not sure if we're ever going to see, this one ever again. Yo, what's going on? What's going on, bro? Appreciate you dropping in, man. Yeah, the figure is fire. I don't think a lot of people are going to pass on this. If you are a collector and you are a fan of Star Wars, this probably is a must-have for a lot of people, I think, for sure. Oh, shout out to my man Renz Talentino, the talented Renz Talentino. Appreciate you dropping in, brother. I'm not sure what time it is in the Philippines. It can't be that late, though. I think it's like, it is nighttime, but it's not super late as usually when we're online and stuff. Yeah, man, those interchangeable faceplates are really surprised. Yeah, they surprised me too, because I thought we were just going to get one look. But I think Hot Toys knew, like, hey, we got to throw some teeth in there to give this character, some type of pizzazz, like something that jumps out at the people that make them say, hey, the price is not a question at all. And that's one thing I'm also noticing about Star Wars figures, man. The prices are a lot more reasonable than the Marvel figures. Like, I understand most of the Marvel figures are kind of one and done. So you're not going to see that figure again or that iteration of them again, unless there's a reissue because it's super, super popular. But I think the popularity of these Star Wars characters are just as equal as well. So it kind of surprises me to see that, that price is just, what is it? Where is it at? Let me see. It's at what? $270 for the collector's edition. Excuse me. And 10 more dollars. 10 more, I'm sorry, $20 more. My math's trash. But I'm like, that makes sense to me. Like I would pay for that, highly collectible, not just for Book of Boba, but with accessories. You could put the Star Wars CW Finnick and even Ahsoka for display. That's true. They're very reusable, I think, in many different scenes, which I think is super cool about these figures. Let me just add the enabling. Get it? Oh, thank you, Whitman. I appreciate it. 42 dropping in here and continuing with the enabling. It's never going to stop for me, I think, until I buy a Star Wars figure. Then you guys will be like, all right, I'm going to chill out. Tyria, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you dropping in. Good day, fine people. Take your first step into a larger world. Oh, no. And it's really hard not to. I was talking to my wife about this the other day. And I was basically just saying, like, hey, look at this. Like, I haven't even gotten to the episodes where Cad Bane is in Clone Wars. Like I'm so far behind in Clone Wars that I just kind of I didn't lose interest, but it started out kind of slow. So I'm kind of just still trying to figure it out. But the part that's enticing me is that seeing these figures like this, and then also just seeing him in Boba Fett is like, that's enough for me to be like, this is something to probably pull the trigger on, I think. Are you on the fence about this one? I am, because the fact that I don't have any Star Wars Hot Toys figures at all. So everyone in the group can contest to that I'm strictly Marvel for the most part. Except for the In-Heart Joker that I did purchase. That should be coming out at the end of this year, so we'll see. But I am really on the fence about this one because I think it's super badass, man. And he can stand alone by himself, or he can add together with so many different figures. And it would all still make sense in the storyline of whatever you're trying to portray in your details or your space or wherever you display these figures, which I think is super cool. Let's go through the chat one more time. Let's see. Facts. See, I'm trying to concentrate on Spidey, but I'm going to make a detour for this one. Yeah, I mean, I think this is one to pick up if you're going to like, if you have something in your collection that you want, or you're trying to make your collection a certain way. I definitely think this figure is one that could be a one-off, or it could be something, I think a lot of only Star Wars fans would know who he is, because I was kind of in the dark when people started talking about him before Boba Fett. So I was like, I really don't know who this character is, because I didn't watch Clone Wars. So, everybody knows Vader, they know Luke, they know Han Solo, they know Leia, but this is a character that is in a high profile popularity for true Star Wars fans, I think, for sure. Hope everyone's having a great day. What's going on, Ben? Appreciate you stopping through, bro. 1 a.m. here in the Philippines. Good God. Renz, you don't sleep, man. I'm pretty sure of it. You just be working, brother. Keep it up, man. You're doing a great job. Keep up the hard work. It's paying off, man, for sure. Ben, attention seeking geek, bro. Appreciate you dropping in, man. What's happening? These figures are happening, man. And I know you got your eye on them. I know you got your eye on them, bro. Come on. Cad for life. Yeah, of course. Then you definitely got your eye on them for sure. I feel like I skipped one. Crap. Okay, there we go. Clone Wars display. Cad Bane versus Fennec Shane. Yeah, that would be a dope display. That would be super dope. Kim's collection, the movie theater popcorn pricing. Only $20 for extra charge. Yeah, honestly. And I'm surprised for all the extra accessories you're getting with it. It's only $20 extra. Like, I don't know anybody that would be like, oh, I'm going to skip out on the extra accessories because I don't want them. I think as collectors, that's what we want the most. We want the most for our buck, but we also want more pieces, even though we're not going to use them all in one scene or one posing. We just like options. I like options. Like I love that about these, honestly. Great shout, singer songwriter. Let's see. Clone Wars season 7 is made like the biggest budget movie. You will like it. Okay. All right. Well, I gotta get there. You know what I'm saying? Because I hate skipping. But I'm not gonna skip. I'm just gonna power through. Maybe like on a weekend when my wife like goes out of town, or whenever that is. And then I'll just power through it. You know what I'm saying? Just that'll be my weekend for it. I'm actually on the fence about this one due to his height. I didn't know and realize he's so much taller. I use the Cadillac shells from IKEA, so they're only 12 inches tall and they won't fit. That is a tough one, man. Because he is so tall compared to other figures. I know a lot of other figures when they're on their stands, they kind of barely fit in certain shelving, depending on what shelving you get. So yeah, that could be a lot of issue. Well, it could give a lot of people that issue and then make them decide, hey, I might want to pass on it. But I think it's so good of a figure, and this is coming from a Marvel collector, that you got to find a way to make it work, because this thing it just feels like a once in a lifetime type figure for me, I think. I feel you. If you aren't invested in the character, hard to justify dropping 290. That being said, hurry up and finish the Clone Wars so you can change your mind before it starts shipping. Yeah, I know exactly. Well, I got a year until it starts shipping, so fingers crossed nothing drops early. I doubt it though, because they just keep on rolling out new stuff. So right now they're still kind of behind and still trying to catch up on a lot of the Marvel figures and a lot of the other Star Wars figures that they were supposed to release recently. So I think I have a little bit of time to figure it out. I probably won't pre-order it, but if it gets crazy and we start seeing this deluxe version go off for pre-order, then that means like people went bonkers and everybody decided to get this, which I don't blame them. Django training Cad Bane. No, you're not. No, you're not. I know my dog ain't doing that today. No, you're not. Unbelievable. That's what you want to see. Yeah, I think that'd be a great version too. I think a lot of people would probably pick that up as well, especially if you're diehard Star Wars fans. Like I said, a lot of people that don't really know Star Wars or really aren't in that deep with, especially like with the Clone Wars and with Rebels, then they probably wouldn't know, but I think that's a good piece too. He should have come with a clone trooper helmet. Yeah, that thing would not have fit. Ain't no damn way that thing would have fit on his head. That would have been ridiculous. But I'm gonna breeze through some of these photos again. I love how he comes with the droid. I believe his droid's name is what, Dodo? Oh, what the? Somebody's gonna cuss me out, maybe. Let's look at it. Let me just make sure. Because like I said, I'm familiar with the character, but I haven't gotten there yet. So it's like, oh, Toto. Damn. Toto like the dog? That's all right. That's different. Toto 360. All right, now we know his name. So there we go. I think they did really a hell of a job, honestly. Even with the series, bringing this character from cartoon version or animated version into realistic live action version, I think they did a great job. The one thing I noticed about this it's like fire that's coming out of his gauntlet, I noticed that it actually does change color. So it goes from like a blue to a purple to a pink to a yellow to like a red. And I think that's super cool. That's super different. Because I think Boba's pops out and that thing just goes straight to orange, yellow to orange. So it kind of just gives you a signifier, an idea like how much hotter his might be than Boba's. But the fine details matter, I think, to a lot of people. And I think as collectors, we do see these things in like, we think and we're like, wow, I really appreciate them taking the time to go into depth and actually, doing these things. So I think that's super dope and cool. I actually love these like boosters or thrusters on his boots. I think those are really dope. Yeah, this is going to be a hard one. I'm telling you right now, this is going to be really difficult for me to be like, nah, this thing's no bueno. It's trash, nothing. That thing's super dope. And then of course we got Boba Fett. This is like the last version of him that we saw. $275 is not a bad price still. He's $5 more than the Cad Bane exclusive version, or was it the deluxe? Might be the deluxe. Well, no, let's go back. Let's check just to make sure. Come on, internet. Yeah, collector's edition. I'm sorry. So the collector's edition was $270 and then $290 for the deluxe version, $10 more. So he's $5 more than the collector's edition. But I think all these are pretty reasonably priced. Like, I wouldn't mind spending $275 on this when I'm looking at Doctor Strange for like what, $350 almost. It's like it's getting into Iron Man prices for me. And this is Iron Man helmet. So it's like close enough, But yeah, this is the last version of Boba Fett that we saw before the season ended. I think the only difference is that the front of his like Shaw or his like robes from the Tusken Raiders version is shorter in the front. But still looks great. He looks super powerful. When he stands up next to Cad Bane, as we saw, the height is different, which is pretty sure that's movie and television accurate. Which I love that they did that and they took the time to figure out the dimensions instead of just making everybody same height straight across the board. But he looks powerful, man. Even just sitting here with this gun like this, it looks like he's somebody to reckon with and mess with, or not to mess with, honestly. So yeah, I'm kind of I can't say I'm all in, but I'm super excited for both of them, honestly. Let's see what else chats we got in. I mean, regular chats we got in here. Yeah, the TARDIS helmet. Yeah, that would look crazy. You have time for sure. Maybe we push back to 2014 if delays. That's true. Yeah, we definitely might have some delays in there. So, and then we still have all these movies and television shows that are actually coming out throughout the year. So we don't know how they're going to do the timeline with that. They might push some stuff ahead. And then we're going to get into some Marvel figures that I saw released, and we don't know, we know the story that Hot Toys loves to drop things after they see other companies drop them as well, just to see how it's going to do. So I want to look at about 2 figures that were third party that actually dropped. And that could just give us an idea of what we might have coming in the near future, but we'll see though. Yeah. And then Ben says, yeah, I reckon around early 2024, which is, I mean, about usual for what we're seeing right now. Yep. Toto. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Cause I'm slipping, obviously. I don't want to wait that long. Nobody wants to wait that long, to be honest with you. If we could order these figures tomorrow and get them here yesterday, that would be great. But that's how the market is now. And delays are just in our future and probably what we're going to be becoming accustomed to, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I still want the figures and I'll just wait, I'm saying. Once I get in the hand, I get in the hand. That's cool. That beeping sound we heard from the Book of Boba when he thought he was dead was a signal going out to his droid, Toto. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, he got stabbed in the chest, I believe, but nobody in Star Wars dies for real. Like, like Maul get cut in half. Well, except for Qui-Gon. I got you. Yeah, take that back. So a few people die for real, but their spirit lives on, but their body toast, except for evil characters. They always seem to regenerate and come back, regardless of what the hell happened to them. Especially Anakin. Got the higher ground. He shouldn't have jumped. Come on. He knew better, but blinded, dumbass. 2090 looking for current pricing is actually pretty fair. That's really fair, honestly. I think that's really good pricing. You were expecting 305. I was actually expecting it to be a lot higher just because the popularity of this character and just through the streams that I listen to and that I'm on, I always hear people asking and talking about this figure. Like everybody wants it, like I think straight across the board, everyone who watches Star Wars literally said yes to this figure. So with Hot Toys and all these other companies hearing that, I would think they would be like, maybe we can stretch it a little bit. But Star Wars, I will say, is pretty fair when they come with the prices. And as we know, this is the reason why Howard Chan actually started creating figures, is because he was a huge Star Wars fan. So this is like his bread and butter, his first love, So I guess he's helping out the people, I guess you could say. So if this was already released now, I'm excited to see what actually is going to be released during San Diego Comic-Con. Because I thought for sure that this would have been one that if they're going to drop something, they would have dropped this. Different belt, boots, pants, and jetpack. That's right. You better than me, man. Details, singer-songwriter. Thank you, man, for being here, bro. Because my details obviously is not that good with Star Wars. I need help, y'all. Thank you. I appreciate it. Wait time. Give me time to save on this one. I want most. Budget for the win. Yeah, man. Budgeting is honestly the best way to go with all these figures. And I think before I started collecting heavy, I didn't use spreadsheets. Shout out to Will Falsification for hooking me up with the spreadsheets out here. I wasn't like aware of like, oh man, I could figure it out. I could tally up all my spending for each month and what I need to do to be able to save up until this point. I would just like it drop, I'm gonna spend the money. But it's a smarter aspect if you take into consideration, what other bills you have coming out throughout the month. Um, and it allows you to be able to kind of regulate your money so that you can get more during that time if you need to, though. Um, all right, so let's go ahead and let's check out these other ones. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off to this other website and we can check it out. And ladies and gentlemen, this is not the Devil's Workshop. And everybody's probably like, man, you about to go to Devil's Workshop. No, that's not today. Something just like the Devil's Workshop. Okay, let's go ahead and share this screen so I can show you guys exactly what we're looking at here. Okay. All right, here we go. So Thunder Toys Norse Mythology Warrior. I was not expecting them to do this. Granted, we are all very sensitive when it comes to details. So when I saw this, I was like, man, why they have her hair down in the in the Endgame saga, because her hair was up in braids, in the movie. But I'm being picky, it's a Valkyrie. We don't have a Valkyrie. We're probably the next Valkyrie we're gonna get is gonna be King Valkyrie from Love and Thunder. I'm super picky. And I'm like, man, they could have given her like some twist or some buns or something, because that's the Valkyrie we saw in Endgame. This is more like the Valkyrie that we saw in Ragnarok with her hair down. I think the only issue I had with this figure is just the eyes, man. The eyes were giving me like this. They weren't bringing her to life. They were kind of, we could tell that's her, like 100%. That's the actress. It's nobody else. But her eyes weren't giving me that or captivating the look that she's alive or she's real, just as far as the detailing on it. But she looks good, honestly. Let's see what we're looking at for that's Hong Kong prices, but let's see what we're looking at is US prices though. Switch it over. 131's not bad. That's not bad. I think that price was pretty close to Clovis Glaive, and Prox at Midnight was a little bit more than her. Granted, she only comes with, I believe, like what, a couple hand pieces, as well as she doesn't come with a horse. I'm not sure if her horse is really called Pegasus, but she doesn't come with a horse. But for me, it's like, man, do I want to just pay for a horse? I would probably just skip it and just get her and see how she is. But this could be giving us a idea or some type of insight that, hey, maybe Hot Toys might drop theirs. Maybe they might throw that Valkyrie out there. They did it with the Vulture, right? Or the Vulture, because we haven't seen it yet. So we don't all right now we have is the third-party version. So I would like to see if they decide to take a stab at it and try to dabble back in something that they feel like they missed. But if you're gonna do this, guys, just go all the way back. Give me Bone Crusher. You know what I'm saying? Give me Yellow Jacket. It's a possibility we might see a Yellow Jacket in the Quantumanium Ant-Man, but I don't know. Because it's all about time travel and it's all about basically pure confusion. So don't know whether we're going to see it again, but I think that would be something super cool. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, she looks good, honestly. I don't know. It's tough. I think she looks great though. I think the only problem is, like I said, the eyes. The eyes just look kind of sleepy. Look at that. Like they look glazed over a bit. Or is it the nose or cheekbones that are throwing me off here? You guys let me know what you think about it. And like I said, I just have a problem with paying for the horse. I just feel like the horse don't come with nothing. It's just, of course, it's just the horse, but it's getting into vehicle sizes though. It's what, 30 centimeters across? Or I'm sorry, 76 centimeters across the wingspan, 30 inches. Where the hell am I going to put this damn Pegasus, man? I need to go buy a Hercules figure and throw him on the back of this at this point. Shout out to Ben for that joke. I don't know. I don't think that's not gonna be for me, man. I might have to skip out. What do you guys think? You guys are gonna grab this one? Do you think this is something that you're looking forward to, or do you think you're gonna skip out on the actual Pegasus and maybe just go for the Valkyrie? It could be. I don't know. It's gonna be weird. Somebody help me out. Which retailer has a dub? The Devil's Workshop. Oh man. I don't know if I should say. Let's see. I'll throw it in here for you, bro. I won't say it out loud, but everybody can see it at this. There you go. You know where it is. Yo, what's going on, Mario? What's going on, bro? Appreciate you jumping in here, man. Great to see you. It's early morning for you. What time is it? It's about 3 hours different, so it's not that early. Cool, man. Appreciate you dropping in. Everybody watching, hit that like button. Appreciate it, Renz. Yeah, guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe and notification button so you can be the first ones to know about new content dropping on a week-to-week basis. Let's see, got to share the screen. Yeah, I did. Sorry, my bad. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate you. Keep me honest. Cat might be your first payment plan. I mean, it's a good way to go, I think. And even if you pay it piece by piece, I mean, because right now, if you do it now, you have a longer payment plan to actually do, which is good because it gives you more time to kind of spread out those payments. I'm not sure exactly how much they would be per payment, as far as the math, but I think the most you probably get is like 5 or 6. I think that's usually how they do it with Sideshow. But I'm pretty sure other places they might give you more expansion time. But if you order from other locations, I'm pretty sure shipping is probably gonna be a lot higher too, though. Their leaks on Hot Toys manufacturing, then third parties make them first ahead of Hot Toys, just like they did with the Vulture, yep, the comic Loki, and others. And leaks are a sign of Hot Toys Valkyrie. This is true. This is true, 100%. And that's like I said, I was like, we see one coming from a third party super early and super random. We're like, something must be, bubbling in the tunnel, getting ready to pop up for us, which makes me more excited. Because even if it doesn't drop, we got this version. If you're really a completionist and you really want to add everything to your collection, this is definitely the one to grab. Then, if you really want to grab it, though, nobody clipped that. God, just the one to grab if you want to grab it, though. Good God. It's the hair I'd worried about the figures. Yeah, I mean, I'm already concerned about the Joker rooted hair at this point, so that would be my first rooted hair figure. I passed up on the Black Widow Infinity War version because of the rooted hair, because it looked kind of like Barbie-ish, and this one kind of concerns me as well, but I'm not sure, I guess I have to figure out like how much conditioning or how much work you have to actually do with the rooted hair. Hang that joint from the ceiling with the writing. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. It'd probably fall. But still be pretty cool to see though. There you go. Yeah, you already know where to go. 10:30 is early for me. Hey man. Yeah, man, I wake up for work at like 7:30. So 10:30 is good, man. You enjoy that. That's a good time. I'm like 3 hours into work by then at home. So it's crazy. Okay, so let's go to share the other one that I have on here. Let's go to new arrivals. And the last one I'm going to talk about today is one I felt like it was displayed, but it was kind of like it kind of slipped under the radar because it was a cancellation, or not a cancellation, but more of like a purgatory figure that we saw just kind of disappear on the Sideshow website. I originally thought we were going to get this. I feel like there's something off with this one too. And 159 is not bad at all, but it's like, if it's 159 and you're going to make this figure, why don't you just give him his own shield? Like, I mean, because like, think about it. So the original the actual Taskmaster comes with a shield, one. And then we also have the last I guess the finale suit of the Black Widow with the black and gold actually comes with a shield as well in the deluxe version. So it's like this one you could have kind of just skipped out on the shield. Hopefully they made his dynamics or his sizing the appropriate size, because he's a big dude in real life. So I would only expect his figure to be larger than the other characters in this movie, even Taskmaster at this point. But I feel like some colors are off too. Like this suit is like, I don't know, it's got too much red, or it's missing something else. The head sculpt is not bad. I'm glad that they did not give him like with the smile with his gold teeth. So I'm glad they skipped out on that. But the figure looks pretty good though. It's really good. It kind of reminds me of the Patriot that we're actually getting too. So I don't know. What do you guys think about this one? Is this something you guys could see yourself getting, or something you can add to your collection? Me right now, I'm not really on the fence about it, but I think it's something I'm definitely going to add for sure though. Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah. Yeah. So first, I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in today. This literally just spare the moment, random show that I want to drop out here so that you guys can get some new content. Like I said, my apartment had flooded the past couple of days, so it's my first time online in a couple of days. So we're dropping a new video this week of the Hawkeye deluxe version Hot Toys 6-scale figure. And then I'll also be on Leo's channel on Wednesday, so I can get enabled like crazy to probably buy this Cad Bane and this Boba Fett pre-ordered that same day. And then you can also catch me on Collector's Lounge at 12 o'clock every Sunday on One 6-Scale Man's channel. Thank you guys for tuning in again. I appreciate you taking the time to be here with me. Thanks again for tuning in, guys, to Cam's Collection. Peace.